One of the biggest pieces of advice I would say for anyone in music now is adapt or die, because the music industry is changing so quickly and so much, and also people's attention spans are not, but people want new things all the time. If I hadn't been reactive to my circumstances and adapted and evolved, I would absolutely not be doing this anymore. And that's the music industry today. And if you're doing something and it's not working, you do need to be able to recognize, and step back, get some perspective and make a change. Even if it's but I really wanted to do this avant-garde psytrance fusion and it's my dream. If no one's buying it, if it's not working, you need to be reactive, because this is a business as well as a passion. Songwriting is awkward, there's no way about it. You're going to a room with people, you might know them really well, you might have just met them, and you're doing something incredibly personal. It can be humiliating, you can feel stupid, you've got to bare your soul, you've got to be brave enough to do this stupid idea that might just be genius. And then once you start getting some good songs out of it, you come out of the room wanting to high-five the sky, and you're we wrote a song and it was great. That's the feeling you always want, when you can feel the song come together and you're just yes, this feels good, because that's what music does. It gives you a high, and if it's giving you a high when you're making it, the chances are someone's going to get a high when they listen to it. I think it was Picasso that said inspiration has to find you working, and that's something I've always tried to live by, because even if you're not feeling inspired, even if you sit in front of your computer or keyboard for 4 hours straight, you've showed up. Or if I have a new project I'm doing, I'll often make a reference playlist of maybe 10 songs, and I'm these 10 songs are sonically the framework of this new EP or whatever project I'm doing, so they need to stay in this kind of boundary, because otherwise if you just sit down making a new song every day, great, but you can be all over the place, and you need to think what's your identity, what are you trying to get coming across in this. Being a freelance musician, it can be quite hard to discipline yourself to write, and there are big periods where you don't feel inspired and it's not coming, and sometimes you do just have to accept that. And I often just get out of the house. If I have no ideas, I go for a run, or I ride a bus or something, and the minute I stop trying so hard, often ideas will come, especially lyrically. Or giving yourself little rules, little limitations, can often really help. So this new EP I just did, I was I'm only going to work with women, because I don't work with enough women. There's not enough girl producers. So I'm just going to work with women. And even giving myself that framework opened up a whole new world. It was really inspiring, actually, having limitations. Give yourself some rules, and you're actually, often it's